Okay, it's January, and a lot of people may be thinking, now is the year for me to put my house on the market. But there are some things you need to do. First of all, you got to make sure you're hooked up with the guy you see right there, Dan Hamilton. With good to see you, Dan.
Good morning.
And we are talking about some things that you really need to be doing, even if you're not selling your house. It could be a good idea. Decluttering. So we have got Lil O'Keefe with Anything But Chaos. I love that name because that's what I need in my life. Anything but chaos. So welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Dan, let's start with you because, do you see January as a big month and people come starting to talk to you, or is it, people are starting to kind of get things in their mind that they're wanting to do before spring?
Yeah, it is. A lot of times it's that New Year's resolution. All right, this is the year we're going to get the house on the market. We're going to sell. A lot of people kind of put that off over the holidays, and January is definitely a big time. We get a lot of calls. And one of the first things that we tell people when we go and say, let's get your home on the market, is we got to declutterize and depersonalize. And that's one of the key factors of making sure that your home sells quickly and for top dollar. And so that's why we really rely on professionals like Lil to talk, come and talk to our clients and walk them through, break it down, because for a lot of people, it's just overwhelming. They're like, where do I start? And so having a professional like Lil is so important. And that's why she's come on today to give us some tips. So even if you're not moving, there's some really good things that you can do to just make your life less chaotic. And Lil's going to talk a little bit about that this morning.
I love it, Lil. So where do people begin? Because that can be the hardest part. You're looking at this mess. You're like, I don't even know where to start.
Exactly. So it depends. There's two factors here. If you're moving home, that's one way of quickly saying you have to declutter. The other is if you're staying in your home, but you're finding areas that are not functional for you or your family. So let's look at if you're moving first and foremost, that you have to stage. So basically, you look at your house as a puzzle, and then you take it piece by piece. I always recommend to people, write lists. I'm a big list person, okay? And visuals are always very good and effective for people, especially if you're having more than one person action things on the list so you can see what has been accomplished. So basically start in one room at a time and look at things that, have I used this in a long time? Do I love it? Do I truly want to go to the effort of moving it? So if you don't, then there's two options. Do I give it away to someone else in the family, or do I donate it? Or the third one would be, is it possibly that I could consign or sell it? So start small and don't take on the whole house as a whole. Break it down into room per room per room, and basically eliminate things that you know firsthand that you are not going to bring with you. That is the first process of this whole staging.
Because I know I've been guilty of it, moving something, and you're like, I don't even like this, but then you feel bad giving it away or not taking it. So like, let me just move it one more time. And then you're like, all right, we're done.
Yeah. So step by step, go through room by room. And I would basically leave what you know you want to take. That's from the sorting side and the purging. But what I like to do when we are staging a house is multifunction. So basically in decluttering and knowing that you want to keep certain things like personal photographs and momentums and things like that, we actually pack those up when we're staging so that we're not touching things twice, and in that stage you are prepping for your move as well, and you're saving time and money as well.
So Dan, is this one of the things that people would get if they use you? Do you offer Lil and her services to your clients?
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the several things that in any real estate transaction, it's a team effort. And so staging is really part of that, helping to get your house prepared for the market. Professional photography. We have someone come in to professionally measure your home and create a floor plan. So we have a whole team of folks that make sure everything is done absolutely to a T, so it's as smooth and as comfortable as possible. Moving is a tough thing to do, so we want to make sure that that our clients are really, really well taken care of and make it go as smooth as possible.
All right. Well, before we look at the two houses that you have for us, if you're at home and maybe you need someone to help you with some of your chaoticness and some of your mess, make sure you're looking up Anything But Chaos, because that's a great service. So thank you, Lil, for sharing your tips. I appreciate that.
That's great, Megan. Thank you so much.
You got it. Dan, I want to talk to you real quick about the house in Simpsonville. It's like 634 New Harrison Bridge Road.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of people call us and say, Dan, I want a little bit of acreage. I don't want to be right on top of my neighbors. Well, here you go. For $310,000, you've got almost 5 acres, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, about 1,400 square feet. Just a great location. New Harrison Bridge Road is very easy to get all throughout the Simpsonville and upstate area. So a great home there at New Harrison Bridge Road.
When I saw the amount of acres, I thought that number was going to be a little bit higher, a lot higher. So that sounds like that's a good price point for that much land.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, last one for today, 140 Mountain Bridge Trail in Easley.
Yeah, I just the beautiful thing about this home is the views. I mean, absolutely stunning views. Very private, nestled in a great location and easily. And the other thing I love about this home are the fireplaces. These white painted brick fireplaces in the kitchen and the great room. Just absolutely gorgeous, full brick, very stately home with a beautiful view of the mountains right outside of Easley.
Well, great. If you see any of these that you want to talk to Dan about, be sure to look them up at My Greenville Home, Dan Hamilton at Dan Hamilton and Company at Keller Williams. Thank you so much. And then again,
Thanks,
of course,
Megan.
Lil O'Keefe with Anything But Chaos. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You got it. Bye.